Me and my little cough, I got hair in my mouth. Me and my little friend here, Zazzles, are here to say hello. I've just been on a few calls, oh, it's really clawing me. Been on a few calls with people to get the applications for Reboot 22. I'm Terry James. I'm a holistic mindset coach and digital entrepreneur, and we are launching a change program, a holistic positivity, fitness, mind, body, and soul program for you to enjoy starting from next week. So we've got 75% off for the founding members. We're going to be creating an app. We're going to be doing podcasting. We're building a tribe of people navigating the creator space in this new digital world that we're living in. And we are awake spiritual people. So we're seeking more awake spiritual people to join us for a safe space to talk about what crap's going on in the world, for the paradigm that we live in, and actually be around other light workers, coaches, and consultants and digital entrepreneurs that are, through diversifying how we work by pivoting, we're actually creating future income and security for ourselves. So if you're on TikTok, there's a few of you, please throw up a like, let me know who you are, ask me a question. Are you into your spirituality? Which just means basically, are you into feelings and vibration and energy rather than kind of being controlled by this like false paradigm we live in? It looks like I'm really sorry there. I reply to Instagram there. I'm on Instagram over here, I'm on TikTok over there, and I'm in 10 other places at the back there, including YouTube, Twitter. Always have to look because I can't remember what they're all called. LinkedIn, and then 5 groups on Facebook. So if you're up there, throw us up some likes, get some more people on, and ask me some questions about Reboot U'22. I'm a holistic mindset coach and digital entrepreneur. So there's a plethora of different information that I can give you my opinion on, if you want it, of course. So hello down there to Chloe. She's just come in, giving you a little hello and a wave. And if you want likes, shares, let me know, and we can always try and boost you in some way or jump on a live together. Collaboration is the new competition. Absolutely. So the more that we can collab with like minds, the more people that we can actually be around to actually share a message in this crazy modern times, the better for all of us, I say. So what are the foundations of doing a 6-week program with me right now? Well, first of all, we will cover hypnotherapy, meditation, the importance of going within, the importance of losing our minds, decoding our minds. Hello, Zazzles. Decoding our minds so we can create a new one. Losing the false paradigm that we've currently been living in, knowing that you're not a crazy person or a lone wolf if you actually thought that paying taxes and living your life the way that we've been conditioned to for the past few hundred years is actually right. It's not a few hundred years, it's actually a few hundred years we've been in this false paradigm. But I was talking to someone earlier, and it's even like 120 years ago, we still had children in workhouses. So we haven't evolved that quickly, but we have sped up digitally massively. So what was it, like a load of alien crafts or ships or something land somewhere, and all of a sudden we had all this information and technology that we could use to start going into outer space and all this other kind of like crazy bullshit that they tell us that we've done and we probably haven't, but who really knows? But more importantly, who really cares? I'm a big fan of the serenity prayer. Universe, grant me the serenity to control the things I can, to have the courage to let go of the things that I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference between the both. So I like all that. Cool. So throw us up a few likes. Let me know where you are in the world. Let me give you a shout out. Oh, he's all good tangled up on me, little Zazzles. There was a little story about this little man. This little man is awesome. I have my cat and I had my dog. My dog passed away in the first lockdown. He didn't die of COVID though. It was old age and he had tumours. So this guy, I've had him. He's 10 years old, just about now actually, because I got him in March 10 years ago, and he was a couple of months old. And I found him on my hand, literally like my hand. I was living in Spain, which I did for 10 years, and I was leaving my house. I was very, very drunk, with my dog to let him out for a pee. And this little guy, wouldn't you? You were sat on the doorstep, and I thought, shit, dog's going to grab him. So I quickly grabbed him. He only had half a tail, and I went round the bar saying, has anyone lost a cat? Because he doesn't look like a stray cat. He smells like clean babies. Didn't find anyone, so I asked my girlfriend and my flatmate at the time, said, can we keep him? and we thought it was a girl. We said he's so pretty. We thought it was a girl. Da, 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 da. Oh. And then he turned out to be a boy. Never mind. So, what's happening with Reboot U'22? Well, Reboot U'22, we start off by looking at why we suffer in the way that we do. People are crippled with anxieties and things like that. It's just thinking, guys. It's all just thinking. Where are we? Orlando, Florida. Hello. Hello, hello. I need to actually move this one to see what it says. Hello. Oh, hello from Florida. Hello, Lina. Thank you so much for jumping on. Lovely to have you here with us. And are you on Facebook? You probably are on Facebook. So it's good to have you here. So we was doing the reboot. I'm going to look up here because I've actually got some of the program objectives up there. Right, let me move this little guy because he loves his daddy. So mind, body and soul fitness positivity program, because it's all really important stuff, mind, body and soul. So how can we identify with our minds through law of attraction purposes? If you don't know what law of attraction is, go on Netflix and watch The Secret. It's about the power of our mind, that we are energy beings. We focus our attention on what we create it through our thinking. So the power of your mind is wow, power, wow. What was that, Zazzles? Wow, powerful. Wow, powerful. Hi, Louise. Hope you're well. You're loving the Instagram. You're on Instagram more than anywhere else these days. I see you. I'll give you a little wave. Say goodbye to Dazzles. He's been all over me. I think my energy is high. He's protecting me from maybe 6 or 7 dimensional, 7th dimensional beings from around me. So mind, hypno, meditation, going within, place of no thought, making sure that we are the controllers of our reality, that we get good feeling, that every day we're priming ourselves up for the win and surrounding ourselves with positive vibes, people and energy. Body, human optimization techniques, fitness, nutrition, H2O. We're all worried about what we're consuming, right? And you're talking about what you're scrolling and you're on the TikTok and you're wherever you're going. But what are you putting in your body? What food? What hydration? Are you breathing properly? These are the 3 fundaments of our life, the core pillars. Breath, number 1. If we don't breathe for 4 minutes, we're fucked. We're gone. If you don't drink water for 5 to 7 days, you're in a lot of pain. You're fucked. You're dead. And then food. You can go without food, and some of us need to do this occasionally. We need to fast because we're overindulging, we're gluttonous, we're greedy, we're wasteful. This is a lot of the problems we have in the world right now. If it doesn't grow from the ground, if it's not sweeties from the earth, then please try and stop putting so much of it in your mouths, in your bellies. It's not really good for your body. It's not good for your gut. Did you realize your gut is your biggest brain? It actually produces nearly all of the feel-good chemicals and hormones that then gets regulated throughout your body in your sleep. So we need to make sure we're sleeping properly as well. And if we're worried and stressed and overthinking everything, no wonder we can't fucking sleep. It's all connected. We're connected, conscious. We're not like the animals. We don't just basically have to get up, have a stretch, eat, have a crap, go back to sleep. We've got a conscious mind. We can actually use our conscious mind to actually program the subconscious mind, which is actually running most of our lives for us. A lot of us, and I was before I did life coaching courses, hypnotherapy courses, NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. Now I'm starting to go off on a bit of a rant because I'm really passionate and love this stuff and it's channeling straight through me. And it's raw, it's live. I'm proud, I'm alive, I'm thriving because I'm not pausing, I'm not reading, and it's all channeling out straight through me. All this spiritual woo-woo, whatever stuff you want to call it, it's life optimization techniques. It's about being fit, it's about being healthy, it's about being wealthy in mindset, and everything starts with a thought. Boom! That's why I like doing this on TikTok, because not only do we look nice and bright on TikTok because it's the best camera out of all of the equipment I've got here in the studio, but also because I get to really, really quickly repurpose the content from this great platform. And it's a great platform. There's lots of people, lots of reach. It's just about having the right message and right people on there. So if you're listening in, and I know there's a handful of you, please, can you throw us up a comment, throw us up a like, and let me know that you're there. So I'm not a crazy person. Even better than that, if there's any sort of questions or anything that you're struggling with, ask us a question. Why not? You're more than welcome. Whoa. You're more than welcome. Otherwise, all you're going to get is my opinion, and everyone's entitled to my opinion. Ha! Because if you're not, you can swipe away. So mindfulness, creation myths, holistic practices, breath work. If you want to get to know me a little bit more and know about the programs that I'm running and I'm actually enrolling right now for people, we've got a 75% discount off of a 9-week program. So it's not even going to cost you. What was it going to cost you? It's going to cost you less than a couple of pints every week, essentially. To go and check it out, you can go to the Personal Freedom Movement in Facebook. You can get there by clicking the bio in my link in most of the platforms that you're looking on. You can also just go straight in there by search bars and things like that by putting in personalfreedom.terrylifestyle.com. Get in that group. I did an hour and 50-minute live last night talking about all this wonderful stuff: mindfulness, creation myths, holistic practices, breathwork, why it's powerful for you, why it's powerful for me, what has changed in my life, a little history about where I was, how I grew up, why I was confused, why I wasn't happy, and then what had to happen for me to change. And I won't go into that now. It's all there for you. I'd love for you to get involved. I'd love for you to learn more about this stuff, because my life changed. I was essentially, I actually wrote down on a piece of paper somewhere that it was quite a sad thing that I wrote down, but I was essentially lived my whole life drinking, taking drugs, being a party boy, thinking that that was the paradigm that we lived in. I thought that that was normal, fast cars, loose women, lot in between, drinking beers, watching football, doing coke, partying, smoking weed, being promiscuous, being a bit of a narcissist, being controlling, being angry, being unaware, not being in the receiver mode, not wanting to learn more. I thought a good week was me working sort of 60, 70 hours, coming home, screwing the missus, having food, going out with the boys, watching football at the weekend, having some more bad food, and having loads of beers, and then every night sitting there in front of the telly, so a lot of the time actually falling asleep in front of the telly, and then wondering why my body felt sewered, why I was nearly 100 kilos, why I was unhappy, why I was angry, why could I not have a decent relationship with anybody, let alone myself. Wow. Then what happened? Well, sometimes I think you have to lose yourself to find yourself. And then I'll tell you a secret. Sometimes we have to lose ourselves a few times and we carry on. So I lost myself and lost myself in a relationship. I knew something had to change. I moved away from Spain, where I'd been there for 10 years, gave up my bars, gave up my business, and came back and went on a spiritual journey. Someone unplugged me from the Matrix back 4 years ago, and I knew that I was in the right place at the right time. There was divine timing. Everything was happening for me, not to me. So I then went on a holistic journey. I learned some stuff. I unlearned some stuff. And now it's just a shame that a few people have dropped off on a couple of the channels, because I'm going to get into real juicy content for you and talk about creation myth. And I'm going to tell you, 300-400 years ago, there's this guy called Newton, the one that kind of caught an apple. Newtonian paradigm, the Newtonian physics, is what we live our lives and our world around right now. But it was actually disproved and debunked whilst Newton was still alive, and we're not these physical beings in this karmatic kind of network of clockwork time getting chewed up and spat out to ribbons. We're actually light energy beings. We're all energy. The power is within each and every single one of you. And once you learn that, once you connect with yourself through holistic practices, through real positive thinking, through intentionality and visualization, you can absolutely achieve anything you want to achieve. And what we're doing is level 5 mentorship within my private communities. I actually have 2 businesses essentially. I have a network marketing business, which is high ticket affiliate marketing in the health and wellness industry, and it completely aligns with everything that I care and love about. And it's in the digital age, reoccurring income. It's helping people. It's educating about water systems, what's in our water, and actually helping people to start and scale online business and get better financial knowledge. But also, for me to actually be where I am now, I had to change my mindset. I had to lose myself and find myself again. I had to lose myself some more, let some more people go, learn some new stuff, unlearn some stuff, take some courses, get some mentors, level up in life, make some changes, lose some people, become homeless, get a job, lose a job, get another job, build the confidence up, lose 25 kilos, and then be confident with tenacity, focus, and intensity to go towards what I wanted in life. Now, where am I? Well, now I'm in a place where I am able to share that with other people, where I can bring other people that are awake, aware together in a safe space through the mentorship that I receive from people, and then pass on the knowledge that I've known, acquired, and share some of the experiences on these things that you see me on here. So that's what we're about. That is the personal freedom movement in Facebook. You can also get there by putting personalfreedom.terrylifestyle.com. So go in there. There's a live video, which is, it's nearly 2 hours long, but it's a lot of juicy stuff in there. Get in there. If you want to learn more, get a free clarity call with me, then you can just quite simply put in rebootform.terrylifestyle.com into a search bar, into here somewhere, and you can actually get on a sorry, someone's delivering a question. I'm going to ask that in a minute. Get on a clarity call with me. You can actually fill out a form, let me know where you are, where you've been, what you want, why you've not got there yet, and we can get real clear about sharing some resources, skills and tools with you. Or you could be invited, actually, if it's the right fit for you, if you're going to bring value to our team, if you want to go to the same places in which we're heading and going, we're creating podcasts, digital assets, reoccurring income, subscription channels, decentralization from this global fear and main narrative, which is all bullshit. So thank you, Andy, on LinkedIn. Well done, Terry, for transforming your existence. Yeah, well, no one else is going to do it for me. And if I can tell anybody else, that is one secret to life, that the things that separate us are the things that make us more alike. That no one's coming to save you. If everyone's got superpowers, they're inherently inside you. We've all been indoctrinated and controlled and conditioned in certain societal rules, systems, whether it be education, financial, religious. It's all based on the same things, and it's a false paradigm, unfortunately, because we are light beings. We are all meant to thrive. We're not meant to be kind of segregated and feel like loners and weirdos in our own lives. We've actually got so much beautiful energy within us and so much power. And once we can shine that light on and start shining bright, we turn on this thing called a collective consciousness. And our collective consciousness is going to be risen. More people will awaken. More people will be happy and living life, thriving, not just surviving in miserable lives, working 9 to 5, 2, 3 jobs, lying to themselves and other people about their existence and how happy they are in it, when really we just need to just become one with ourselves first. Is the most important relationship you're ever going to have with anybody, because that's the person that's been abusing you and victimizing you most of your life. We've been doing it from inside because of the personality that we've become, because of the negative bias, because of the negativity that we are victim to and that we live within every day. Miserable fucking bastards that hate life. And then people are ostracized for being positive or for looking at a different way, or you unbelieve how many haters I get and get accused of all sorts of things in the workplace years ago, and even on here recently, of, oh, you're far too happy, what's wrong with you, what drugs are you taking, what are you smoking? And I'm like going, well, what am I smoking? I wouldn't be on here if I was smoking. I'd be chilled out somewhere eating chocolate, wouldn't I? Not getting my gains. But there's right and there's wrong ways of doing everything, guys. And your way is your way. And to be honest with you, I think that there's yin and yang, and there's not me thinking. There's positive, there's light, there's plus, there's minus. Everything's in the universe in perfect harmony in existence with itself. And we've got these kind of easy but unfulfilling lives, just bobbling along this balance, the middle there, experiencing things. And the only reason we have this experience is because of all the limitation, because of the negativity, because of the polar. Hey, don't clear my throat. Get out of here, little shit. Because of the polarizing differences between positive and negative, what happens is we have to create limitations in order for us to have any sort of experience. Because if we didn't have experience, we didn't have the limitation, we didn't have resistance, what would happen? Well, we'd be floating around in perpetual bliss, eternal bliss all the time. And then what would happen? Time would fly. Time flies when you're having fun. But to soar in life, and I'm going to leave you with this, to soar in life, first we need to learn to fly. First, love yourself. First, love yourself, because happiness comes from within. We're seeking gratitude externally from us. Are we enough? Have we got a good enough filter? Have we got someone like my post? Have we got people liking my comments? I'm scrolling on Facebook. I'm doing this on TikTok. I'm doing a dance. Does anyone like me? All false dopamine hits and false gratification that we're seeking externally from us for our own happiness in this existence. And we do it in our relationships, in our meaningful relationships. And then you wonder why we have bad relationships and why we get the wrong partner. Why? How many people here? How many girls that have you been through? One partner, and then it's been like a carbon copy of another partner and another partner and another partner. And the secret is, my pedigree chums, my darling princesses, because whatever's lacking within you and what you're seeking in someone else, if you're not real crystal clear on your own product and what you're giving out there, you're going to get what you lack. And that goes for all of us. I've been romantically and emotionally unavailable for 4 years. And then I manifested my perfect partner. My perfect partner in the most unperfect situation, living 4,000 miles away from me, with all this going on. So we can't actually quickly go and see each other. But what have I learned? What has that done for me? Well, we have to speak to each other. We have to ask questions. We have to, sometimes when there might have been, if we were in each other's company, there might have been an argument or an awkward moment. Well, there's no awkward moment because I'm just not on the call. Or it's voice noting, or it's sending a message. But you have to ask questions, you have to have communications. And tell you what, it's made me very, very patient. And I never was used to be a patient person. I might have been a bit controlling. I might have wanted a bit too much love. I might have been needy. I've been accused of being needy in the past. That's why relationships didn't go any further. So what healing did I need to do? What was working for me? What was the test? What was the lesson? So if we can learn by our mistakes, makes us very wise people. If you can learn through self-development and through some real good mentors about where you want to go and where they've been and where that's going to help you level up in your life, well, now you're talking about genius level 5 mentorship. Because if someone else has already paved the way for you and you've got no real obstacles and things to worry about hitting, well, the path is made easier for you. So take the easy road. Have a look at who you're hanging around, who's in your circle of influence, your peer group. If you're the average of if you're the 6, you're the average of the 5. What sort of person are you? What are you doing? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be doing? What does your life look like in a year if you don't change what you're doing today? If you keep doing the same old thing, expecting a different result, well, that, my friend, is insanity. So whether you want to level up in mindset, whether you want to learn some digital assets, whether you're awake and aware, we've got a reboot mission for you this year. The cart's open to it last night in my private community. To get yourself in the personal freedom movement, go and have a look in the description or in the bios, and you'll be able to join that private group. There's lives in there, there's promotions, there's a bit more information about what we're doing, what the mission is, and who is it for. But I'd like to take as many people on this journey as possible. And the future's bright, the future's in our hands, and the future is in the present moment. So stop wasting your gifts and your presence worrying in the future where anxiety resides. Don't worry about what's already happened. Depression, you can't, and that's thinking behind you. It's already happened. We are where we are because of the choices and decisions we've made. So live with that, and also live with the fact of where you want to go is going to be because of the choices you're going to make. So make sure you get leveled up, clued up, get what you need. Speak to you later, guys. Take good care of yourself. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Terry James. You are you. I am me. Just be you, and you'll turn up as yourself unapologetically and authentically every single day. The more that we can accept ourselves, give less fucks about what other people think of us, the better for all.